Throughout history, brave people have traveled the world, witnessing and remembering great deeds, new wonders, and important moments. They craft tales of wonder and enchantment, glorifying and embellishing their tales. One such man ventures into realms unknown, braving unseen terrain, encountering the evil and the good in the world, using the power of music, stories, and laughter to move you and entertain you, to elate you, to make you think and imagine, to help you forget. This is the power of the Bard. This is Mike the Bard. And our journey begins now.
Lords, ladies, and every person, it's time for me, Mike the Bard, and you, the band, to croon the hell out. Ooh, yeah. That's right, it's Crooner Day. It's Dank Day. You unlock this during a subathon, and this is what you get. This is what you get. You get this because of your support. So thank you. And here we go. Dank Day. Resub time. Scatman.
Tiny Frog Girl just resubscribed. Scatman.
Hey, put some hearts in chat for the one and only Tiny Frog Girl. 21 big months of sub support. Subtastic. Resub time.
No name _ cat just resubscribed.
Now put some hearts in chat for the one and only Gnome Gad. 30 months of sub support. Subtastic. Thank you very much for 30 months. Sub support, Gnome Cat. Nice to see everybody. It's Dank Day. We're going to be doing some crooning. Ooh, yeah. Artificial Joyce here. Jay Reed's our Wells. Beef Pointo's here tonight. We've got Suntop, Nataki. How have you been? Nice to see you. What's up? Genemo's in the chat tonight. Look out. You better be careful. Bottle up your piss. What's up, Gemini? It's a small world. I was in another stream and some people were talking about Twitch streams, and I was hanging out with someone who has a duet video with Mike the Bard. Oh, Twitch Sings, yeah. On Twitch Sings. That's very cool. Nice streak, Gemini. Tiny Frog Girl, how have you been? Nice to see you. Daryl's coming up with a 95 stream streak. Getting a little streaky in here. Getting a little streaky. Jay Reed's jazzy OG Sims kind of vibe. Oh, yeah. Look, crooning music is jazz. It is a jazz type of music. It is jazz. Diesel Dog, hello to you tonight. What's going on tonight? Darcidian's here. Katarine, what's up? How you slapping tonight? We got Bash, the Stampede, yelling bacon into the chat. I agree. Always good. HGB. How you doing? Nice to see everyone. Okay, today's Dank Snatra on NoPixel. You unlocked it during a subathon, and now we're gonna do it. It may be 2 a.m. over here, but it will never be too late for Dank. Too true. Very good words. True words. Times New Roaming. How you doing tonight? Oh! We gotta get that crooning voice ready. Oh. We gotta get a little croony with it. Oh, boobity babadoo baby. Skeet, 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 skeet. Skeet, skeet, goddamn. Skeet, skeet, goddamn. Mother. You know? Oh! Wow. Coming up next week, it's my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. Wow, that's pretty great and kind of neat. It's a lot of years. It's a lot of freaking years. Shooby dooby, hoopy doo. Ba-da-da-dee-lee-dee, skibbity squee squee, squibbity squaw, squib squib squib.
It's a gifted sub.
Squib squib squib.
Moxie Rocker gifted Kadarine a subscription. Moxie Rocker gifted a tier 1 sub to Kadarine. They have given 957 gift subs in the channel.
Put your hearts in chat for the one only Mox Rocks. The finance, and that's literally gifting a sub to Katarine. Subtastic. Katarine, enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your friggin' emotes. Yeah, yeah. Shooby dooby dooby doo bow wow. Ski doo boo 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 boo. Squeep, squeep. Squeep, squeep, squeep. Squibbity. 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 Squeep, squap, squeep. A shooby dooba dooby beeba squeeby. Squeeb, squib, squib, squap. Squibbity dooba dooboo. Squibbity blap. Squib, bleep, bleep, bleep. Oh, skibby. Get yourself a squib scrap. Old school weather channel. It's sometimes it's cheesy music, but it's lounge. It's called lounge music or crooner music or jazz lounge. That's what Dank Snatra used to sing, and that's who we are. We're Dank Snatra. We're Frank Dank. Ignore your message? Alright. I mean, it makes sense. Thanks for reminding me about Nick Offerman and Criterion Closet. I forgot where I saw that before. You're welcome. I don't know why you wanted me to ignore that. We were having a conversation. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you want to try to squib, better squib, squab, squab. Flip, flap, no flip, flap, no flip, flap, flop. Look who it is. Old Mickey Blue Balls. You meant to do the emotes and not the question together? Oh, that's fair. Squeep, squab, squeep, squeep. Here he is, good old Dank. He's got a knife and $75 to his name. He doesn't need much else. Maybe a cigarette. Dank with a shank. Gonna get cute with it. Gonna get cute with it. They call me old Mickey Blue Balls. It's me, Dank Snatra. Skip, 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 bop, blap. Skibbity beep, 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 squeep, squeep. Squibbity bop. Skiddy bree wow, wee bow, squeeze squaw. Fwee fwa, be boppy gee bop, a pwee pow, shoobity boo, shooby bow bow. Yeah. Scoot, squeet, 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 squeet. Howdy. Hello. Oh, I remember Danny. Been a long time. I remember Danny. Oh yeah, we'll do a little Dank concert. Don't worry. You're playing Palia together. That's awesome. Yeah, and I remember Danny. Yeah. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-shee. Shooby-dooby. $1 million grand prize. Damn. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Shooby-dooby-dooby. Squee-squee-squaw. Oh, shooby-dooby-doo. Shooby-dooby-doo. Skeet, skeet, goddamn. Oh, yeah. Squeedly bop. Skiddly bop, a doo-wop. Skippity skip scap. Ooh, shoop shoop, a doo-wop, a dee-dop. Slip, 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 slip. Holy fucking shit. I was trying to cross the damn street here. Tank is a dank walker, that's for sure. There's a fine line. I was just thinking that, actually. I was just thinking how much it sounds like Simlish. Oh, you don't have to run up on me like this. Hello. Oh. Okay, goodbye. Squeeze squad. Squeeze, squeep. Shoobity bebop. Well, don't run. Dank doesn't run. I feel like Dank could ride a scooter and get away with it. How much was the scooter? 3,500? I don't think we definitely don't have that kind of money. Do we have anyone in our phone book? We do not. Whoa! That is getting spicy over there. What is this? Some sort of hot grill? Grill me up some T-bone steaks. Hot grills in your area. Yeah. Jesus Christ. This is a gang war? What's happening? Holy rip roaring. Jesus. I'm just trying to get some smokes. I just need some smokes. Hey, I'll cross the street so I don't get bit by a bullet in my ass cheek. Boo-boo-boo-boo, skibby-dee-bee-dee-bee-wah, a shooby-dooby-dooby-blah, skip-a-dooby-doo, What's up, Allie Oren, a.k.a. Marie Pfister, a.k.a. Nikki Meadows on NoPixel? You know Allie. That's the car right there. I gotta save up for that. You're sick? Don't say that. Inappropriate. Don't be sick, please. I'm so sorry. I'm real sorry to hear about it. I hope you feel better so soon. Relax. You know, just take it easy. You knew it was coming. You've been popping. Oh yeah, you were talking about popping lozenges last night. Well, I hope you feel better very soon. Hello, Mac Daddy. How you doing tonight? What's going on tonight? Hello.
That's what I say.
That you say hello? I also say hello very often. Could I get 1 to 2 packs of cigarettes?
Preaching to the choir.
Okay, I'm not really sure what you mean, but I'll take 2 packs. Let's get 3 packs of smokes. A cigar, 2 cigars. I'll pay via bank card. Thank you very much. Oh, squeeze, squeep. What do you don't like scat? Not a scat guy? You gotta try scat sometime. Really lifts the spirits. Smoke make, and smoke mail. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Sometimes you gotta squeeze before you pee. You gotta scat. You know? What's this? The Wii Network? Squeedy squee. You gotta squee or squee. He's not a scat man. Smoking near the gas pumps because that's what Dank does. That's right. Hello, Hertzy. Nice 615 stream streak. Twitch has really blessed you with a actually tracking your streak from the beginning, like they didn't do for any single other person at all. Hey there. I see you're smoking a cigarette inside. I will too. Let's see what you've got in stock. Why is the wrench $250 here, but $3,500 at the fucking tow yard? Oh, it's a crowbar. Oh. Oh. I don't have that much money. I was like, what the fuck? Why crowbar so much though versus $250 for a fucking wrench? What's the fucking difference? I was trying to buy jerry can. I figured I could use it as a prop in talking to people. Maybe threaten someone or offer to burn something for someone. Oh, you friggin' meta-ers. What's up, Zang? You friggin' meta-ers. How dare you? I'm gonna use that information in-game. I'm gonna use that information in-game right now. Reported? I just reported myself. I self-reported. Suppose I should be trying to get one of those old cars for myself. Look, Dank never runs, but right now he does. So actually, he does run when he needs something. So when he got pee, God, I love this run. Holy shit, that's good. He uses his ding dong to break the window as well. Fuck. It doesn't count if he's smoking. Oh, good point. Good point. I should have been trying harder to get these old cars. That's not that old. Ooh, that'll do. Can't get the lady. Do you have a dead person in your car, or are they just tired to see you? Okay. Running without arms is so funny. It is. What's up, Juno? I'm gonna get a speeding ticket running like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Too true. Is this where all that shooting was? This is old, not old enough, but...
Oh my!
Damn it. It's not a requirement for us to have a car like that, but we, you know, it'd be nice to have the prop to go along with the look. The top half isn't in a hurry. Yeah. Oh, is Is nothing going to be open on a Saturday? What? Is NoPixel like fucking dead on the weekend? What is this? You'd think there'd be way more people on the weekends. Oh god, is this gonna be a painful 2 hours? Oh my god. If not even one of these fucking places is open, oh my fuck. Ugh. Come on, NoPixel. What are we doing here? This is the hub of where you... the only event I saw advertised so far is already over. Oh, no, Dank is in town! It's not my point. It's like, this is supposed to be the busiest place in the city. Fuck. It's me, Leo. 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 Social hubs are also just hit or miss on NoPixel lately. Yeah, and events too seem to be hit and miss.
About this time, I thought I was living in a ghost town. Here's looking at you, kid. I'd say to someone if I could find someone to say it to. Guess I'll just keep smoking my cigarette and walking in the rain. What a blustery day. Good thing I've got a cigarette.
Would Dank cold call from the lemon list? Oh yeah. We love calling from the lemon list. Every one of my character calls people from the lemon list. I like to try in-person organic. Improv first. And then I might open my phone, see if I can piece together things where people are or something. I just like to organically first to see what's going on. Hello, Genemo. It's Dank time. It is. It's time for Dank. His characters need to start posting their number in the lemon list. No! 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 I'm 44 years old in real life. I don't do this shit. I'm not a phone guy. I've probably sent like 100 text messages in my life. 50 to you, Mox, and 50 to my fucking parents. IRL -1. What the hell? How the fuck old did we make Dank? '78, so he's only 40. No, 47? No. 47. 47? 47. I think I got my math.
Marie's a phone guy. Now it's weird, but it's constant and fun. Time to get this character involved in piss in some way. I'm just, I mean, I'm a elder millennial, so I did, I grew up with fucking MSN Messenger, ICQ, that kind of messaging. And I never really message people I know. My sister occasionally. That's it. I've never been one for texting, ever. Yeah, and I fucking hate talking on the phone. These days, Discord's where it's at. But we just practically text with PC, yeah. But if you want to get a hold of me, Discord's the best way. Email for businesses. Anyone else, fucking send me a Discord message. Honestly, I'm very active on Discord. I'm a very, very big proponent of using. I mean, I don't really type anywhere, but if someone obviously, I'm active in our Discord, and I read our Discord if something new gets posted to it. But if someone messages me on Discord, I see it instantly. I look at it, reply. Yeah, Mox and I Discord back and forth all fucking day. Because her office is on the 3rd floor, my studio's in the basement, so we Discord to each other all the time. There, see? Genemo just sent me a message on Discord. I saw it instantly. Said, hey, what's up? I replied. Well, I did an emote. You see? I see it out of the corner of my eye. So it's anyway. Hey, I think you better apologize for what you just did to me. Okay, go and fuck myself, I guess. Keep walking in the rain, smoking a fucking cigarette. Now everyone's fucking messaging me. You want to know something funny? Allie messaged me and Juno messaged me, and you both said piss. Allie said piss in lowercase. Juno said piss in uppercase. You asked for this. Mox just sent me a very personal message. None of you can know what it says.
Some of us have jobs.
See? I'm 100% available via Discord instant messaging or DMs, I guess. Yeah. That's right. Genemo did not say piss, actually. So, yeah, texting just never interested me, really. I'm also an extreme introvert. I don't have a lot of IRL friends, in the area. It's not like I go to hang out with people and shit. Well, especially since COVID, but. And of course, Gemini with a piss message. Yeah. See? I see it. And I'm very active. So it's not always me. No, look, I piss on my own. All right? I want you to know that. I piss just fine by myself. I've been pissing for years. All right? Piss has been a thing before Genemo, okay? Mox says no piss in a message. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I just don't. Texting isn't. I just don't give a shit. So it was never really part of me IRL. So I don't think to do it Like I'm an elder millennial, so like we didn't have cell phones in elementary school. We didn't have cell phones in high school either. I graduated in 2000, 1999, 2000. Well, 2000 I graduated high school, and barely anyone had a cell phone then. So that kind of like social culture was not ingrained in me. Because by the time I graduated, I got my first cell phone the next year when I went to college. They gave us a cell phone for free. It was like the Nokia brick with Nibbles, the snake game on it. And so that was the first cell phone I ever owned. Green and dark green screen, green monochrome screen. So texting wasn't even a fucking social norm when I went to college the first time in 2001. So it's like not, do you know what I mean? If you grew up with a cell phone in high school and or elementary school, like thinking about being on your phone and just like constantly texting or looking at things on your phone would be more normal to you if you're younger than me, probably. So I am a bit of a boomer that way because it just wasn't like you see these people constantly on Twitter because it's part of the culture. You know what I mean? Like even in role play, it's part of their character, but it's not second nature to me. Like I don't think to like tweet something out. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I don't even really, I don't use Twitter anymore because Elon's allegedly a real piece of shit. I say allegedly so I don't get sued, but even when I was on Twitter back in the day, active on Twitter for, this business that I'm doing, for Mike the Bard brand, I didn't really post a lot of personal stuff there. It was mostly just going live shit. And now that I'm on Blue Sky, I pretty much only post going live shit. It's just not second nature to me at my age. Not because I'm now 44, but because of how, I am a millennial, but I was born in, the fucking second week of millennialism, you know what I mean? So I had the crossover where I did have, MSN Messenger, ICQ. I started the internet in, high school, you know what I mean? It wasn't really available in elementary school. So computers, yes, I used computers my entire life, but the internet came around the beginning of high school for me, which I used extensively and all the fucking time. I was enamored with it, but if that makes sense. So I became an adult before texting was a thing. So if I had it when I was a kid, it would have been more second nature and ingrained, if that makes sense. I used chat rooms online all the time. I used MSN Messenger. I used fucking ICQ Messenger. I used IRC messaging, and even before the internet, I was using BBSs. So I've used every iteration of texting before texting became a thing. It's just I didn't have my first cell phone. They weren't really available, and people didn't really use them until 2000, really, or 2001. When you were 9, yeah, I was 19. You know what I mean? I was 20, probably 20 at that point. 2001, I was 19, 20. 20. So, yeah. And I don't think I really texted on it. Like I said, it just wasn't really a thing. Hey, what's up, Herbert Derper Derp? Bosch, power tools. Wasn't my cell phone of my own that wasn't a prepaid BlackBerry. My friend had one of those old school car phones that was only to be used for emergencies. Yeah, I remember those. I remember my grandmother got a portable phone, and this is before cell phones, but it was a portable phone. It wasn't corded. So you could walk all over the house while talking to someone. That was fucking huge in 1985, 1987, something like that. Yeah, I had a Nokia in 2000. Probably still has a 97% charge. Wonder if I still have. I might even still have that fucking phone in a bin somewhere. I never had a BlackBerry. I had like a couple of Nokias and then went right to the iPhone. You didn't have a cell phone until you were 35, and that was because your wife and you started a business together, yeah. I remember taking the leap from getting rid of... I remember getting rid of landline, like not having a landline for the first time and just going off cell phones in the house. That was a big deal. You miss MSN Messenger? I mean, Discord is essentially that. Discord is essentially MSN Messenger. Yahoo chat. I spent a long time in those chat rooms, man. You never used your phone for anything like that? Jockster? Yeah. Yeah. Had the same number since 2000? Shit. Portable phones were so high-tech? They were. You missed 2000? It was a different time, that's for sure. Your portable phone ended up picking up trucker CB traffic? Yeah, our portable phone, because they weren't good with the bandwidths or whatever, the fucking rates, the hertz rate was so common. And if other people had the same brand of phone and they were close enough, like I remember you would pick up other people's calls while you were talking to someone, and like you could hear them, but they couldn't hear you, and it was really not good for privacy. That was a thing. That was a fucking thing. Sound like buzzing? Oh yeah. A lot of interference with those phones. Corded phone in the kitchen with an extra long cord? Oh yeah. Remember those. You had a Razor flip phone? Shit. No, I just went from those Nokia bricks right to an iPhone. I've had iPhone ever since. I love them. Little computer, you know? It's always fascinated the shit out of me. Remember when your house phone got the screen that showed? Oh, motherfucking yes! The Bell call display was huge in the mid to late 90s. Everyone started getting those Bell phones with the fucking call display. Oh, that was sick. And you could pay extra to have your name show up as whatever you wanted on other people's phones. So like I had a few friends, actually a friend didn't have they were very not well off, but he did pay for his own phone line because he worked, and he got it said some like rapper shit. I don't remember what it said, but when he would call, that was funny. We never had call display in our house. We never had call display. I don't think ever. No, my parents still don't have call display now that I think of it. Never had call display in our house. And my parents still don't. They both have cell phones that they use now. But they still talk on their home phone. Got caller ID and never answered another phone call again. Yep. And then the internet happened and no one was able to get on the phone again. Yes. Oh my God. I got in so much fucking trouble. We didn't have call waiting. I can't remember what happened. But sometimes when I was on the internet, it wouldn't disconnect the internet if someone called. at first, and I guess my aunt was trying to get through because my cousin had been in a horrible accident, and my mom was so fucking pissed at me. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't my fault. I didn't know that was gonna be happening, and we didn't have a way to disconnect. Like, that's when we learned, oh fuck, maybe we need call. I think we ended up getting call waiting, so it would bleep and break the connection. You know, I think we ended up getting that after that, and then eventually, internet became a dedicated thing. But yeah, we had dial-up. I lived through the dial-up age, where it would take 15 minutes to not to download something. Well, I guess technically it is downloading, but if you wanted a picture to show up on a website, and essentially that means you're downloading it, right? But it would take like 10 minutes, 15 minutes sometimes for a picture to load on your screen. Remember that blue? Yeah. The dial-up noise. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Like that. The stupid green dot for the rental guy that never goes away. Oh, I didn't even notice it till you said something. You had Commodore 64? Me too. That was my first computer. Load up a game before school. When you got back, it was almost done loading. Fuck. Yeah. We had the tape deck, so you could load games two different ways. There was a tape deck, like a literal audio cassette tape, is how you loaded games, and also a console in the back that you shoved. It was about the size of a Super Nintendo cartridge, and you shoved it in the back of the keyboard. The whole computer was in the keyboard of the Commodore 64. How do we ever get anything done with 516 megabytes of RAM? I don't know. Right now I have 128 gigabytes of RAM. Fucking crazy. Oh. Hey, you better be putting some hearts in chat for the one and only Jet Ted. 103 big-ass months of sub support. Thanks for the prime. It's insane to think about. Yep. Sure is. We started with kilobytes of RAM. We sure did. Your first PC had 8 bits of RAM. Yep. Oh, yeah. Blows my mind. We went to the moon with the tech of a Game Boy Color. Yep. And Jack Black's mom was one of the people that fucking made all that happen. Didn't Jack Black's mom save the people on Apollo 13? Pretty sure. Yeah, Jack Black's mom was a fucking scientist, programmer. Yep. Yep. I'm pretty sure Jack Black's mom saved the Apollo 13 astronauts. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, she was he's technically a Nepo baby. You guys didn't know that? They didn't mention that? That's probably because she's a woman. Of course, I think they all are. Yeah, well, yeah. But yeah, Jack Black's technically a Nepo baby because his mom was a famous... No, not women. You meant celebrities, I know. What's up, Emo? So I got his acting chops off the ground, got in the X-Files. Yeah, he was in the X-Files, that's right. Might have been through his mom. Mom's connection to space, like, she might have been involved somehow. Defended us from aliens. He was in a lot of sci-fi and space-related stuff. Might have been because of his mother that worked for NASA. NASA. Florida. But yeah. Jack Black's mom was famous. And like detrimental to the space program. Like if she hadn't contributed, we might never have done what we've done in space. Incredible. She's an incredible woman. Yeah, incredible person, human being, scientist. And because you may not have heard of those facts, because she was a woman, or is or was. I'm not sure she passed, but yeah. He was in the Pitfall game commercial, really? I didn't know that. Let's see here. Jack Black's mother. Oh my fucking god. Jack Black's mother, Judith Love Cohen, was famous as a pioneering aerospace engineer whose work directly helped save the crew of Apollo 13. She contributed to the development of the abort guidance system, which was crucial for the safe return of the Apollo 13 astronauts after an onboard explosion threatened their survival. She was an electrical engineer on several major aerospace projects, including the Minuteman missile, the Hubble Space Telescope's ground station, and NASA's Apollo program. Her work on the Apollo lunar module's guidance systems, especially the abort guidance system, played a crucial role in rescuing the Apollo 13 crew. Beyond engineering, Cohen was also a dancer with the New York Metropolitan Opera Ballet Company, and later founded a children's multimedia publishing company where she focused on promoting STEM careers to young girls. Cohen's achievements were groundbreaking in a male-dominated field, making her a role model for women in STEM. Women in STEM mentioned. She wrote and published over 20 children's books to inspire girls to pursue careers in science, engineering, and other fields where women were underrepresented. Her legacy is remembered not just for saving lives with her technical brilliance, but for her advocacy and mentorship for future generations. Judith Love Cohen's life and career remain a powerful example of how engineering has shaped history and how one person's determination can inspire others. Isn't that fucking cool? That's Jack Black's mother. I didn't know she was a fucking ballet dancer as well. Jesus Christ. She passed away in 2016 at 82 after a short battle with cancer. There you go. Now you know. Now you know how fucking amazing she was. And how, like, women just continue, 'cause, like, she should be as well known as any fucking person that in science, you know what I mean? Like, she literally helped save the Apollo 13 astronauts would be dead if not for Jack Black's mother. Isn't that crazy? Like, more famous than Jack Black, really. And should be. You know, well, Jack Black deserves his fame as well, but Judith Love Cohen. Judith Love, 3 names, 2 last names. Judith Love Cohen. Although it's not hyphenated, but Judith Love Cohen. Judith Love Cohen. Don't run, Dank. I know you want to role play with people, but don't run. Let's see if we can role play with someone over here. Finally. And Tenacious D made it be. He might have been oppressed by. She might have been an oppressive parent. Doesn't say anything about what kind of a parent she was, right? But apparently, I as far as I remember, Jack Black often talked about his mother and how inspirational she was, and what an amazing woman she was. Like, even when she was alive, he would talk about how much he loved his mother and how incredible she was and all that shit. So I think it was just part of the shtick, you know what I mean? The rock and roll. I'm a rock and roller, you know? You gotta hate your parents. The Gen X rock and roll was very about, and punk, you know what I mean, was very about oppressive religious parents. So I think he was just leaning into the shtick. But I mean, I think Jack Black's pretty cool too. But it's very hard to be It's very hard to endorse celebrities these days. It's very hard to be like, yeah, I think that celebrity's cool, because then you find out they support some fuck ass shit. So, you know. They either did some fuck ass shit or they support some fuck ass shit. And it's like, god damn it. Not another fucking person. I have to fucking remove all of their fucking music from my fucking Spotify. Music I love. Is that Andy? Oh my god. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
It's not raining anymore. I'm kind of sad about it.
Why are you sad?
Because I love walking slowly in the rain.
And it's not raining. Oh, you don't deserve this.
I know. I got a good walk in, though.
Very good.
Did you walk in the rain when it was raining?
Of course I did. I gotta keep the intersection safe. I'm a crossing liaison.
Isn't what we're doing right now jaywalking?
No, because I got my whistle and a vest.
Whoa!
Go around! Go around!
So you're all about safety.
I run a safety company.
What's the name of the company? Maybe I want to invest.
Safe Tech.
Love the name. Let me
Thank
invest.
My life.
I'll
is
take
a
all
bag of
investments
shit.
possible.
It's all the
Whoa,
money I've
thank
got on me right now.
All early stage investors actually get involved and get included into the platinum investors package.
And
with
what
the,
does that include?
With the premium diamond reward package as well.
Really? That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah, you're getting pure safety. All the safety you could ever need is coming your way at the Safety Tech.
Somebody bumped into me at an intersection.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get staffing. I'm trying to get all these crosswalks eventually staffed and maintained by crossing liaisons.
Do you need protection?
People need protection. The intersections need protection. The only
Because
thing
I
we
know a
need-
guy.
You know a guy keeping
Yeah.
these crosswalks safe.
Sure do.
I gotta be a light in this dark world.
I got this
Light
pointy
this
knife,
dark world.
and I'll shank somebody in
Nice.
the ribs.
Let me get a look at that. That's a nice knife.
Nice knife. It's a nice
Nice
night for a
knife.
nice knife.
Nice knife for nice
Stop.
knife. You want something to eat? Here.
I'd love
Have
something to eat. I went to the food court and nobody was open. Oh! Oh!
Help! Help!
You oh!
1930s detective, it'll be okay.
1930s.
Detective.
I'm not a detective, I'm a singer.
Oh, a singer.
Yeah,
Only a
they call me old Mickey Blue Balls.
Ah, Mickey Blue Balls.
Dank Sinatra's the name.
Dank Sinatra.
No, Dank Snatra.
Oh, Dank Sinatra.
That's right.
What's your favorite bop tune?
I don't bop.
Choo-bop-a-doo,
I scat.
choo-bop-a-doo, doo-doo-doo.
You want to hear some scat?
Of course I do.
Good. Listen up in the middle of the intersection.
I'm listening. It's safe here. Because I'm here.
Skeet da ba bow. Skeet doo ba doo ba doo. Skeet scap skoo, yeah. Hey, don't stand in the intersection if you don't want to get run over by a car. Skeetily beep bop. You better look out, this guy's got a whistle, and he'll toot it pretty far. Skeet, skeet, scat. You're gonna get a knife to the chest if you try to mess with this guy. Oh.
Help!
Oh.
people are just rude. Some people are just rude.
Yeah. I don't think they respected the whistle at all.
Some people don't. They don't know yet. Once Safe Tech is all
Safe
across
Tech.
Los Santos, I'm working on a contract with Blaine County. Every business will have a Safe Tech rating.
Oh, you're gonna rate them?
Well, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a requirement, like a health and safety check.
So
You
if they
want
don't, they have to pay you.
No, they don't pay. It's gonna be state funded.
Yeah,
Listen,
but
if
shouldn't they pay protection money?
Now, how do you feel about eating sandwiches made with people's poopy fingers?
With poop fingers? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because thanks to
I'll tell you in a
Safe
minute.
Tech, businesses across Los Santos will be required to wash their hands when preparing food.
So you're telling me that sandwich I just ate had human feces in it?
It could have. The person who made that sandwich could have went to the bathroom before they made it.
Well, you asked how I
But
felt
Safe
about
Tech-
it.
Safe Tech is going to ensure a standard, a quality of sandwich and food production that guarantees washed hands and a sanitized workspace.
That's actually a really good idea. To be honest though, I didn't mind the sandwich. That's the thing.
There's no oversight. But yeah, but it's the thought, you know. You don't know what was made there. You know what I mean? You don't know what was made at where that sandwich was made.
Why don't we find out?
What if somebody sneezed on it? Let's go. Come on.
But I went to the food court and they weren't selling any food.
They ain't selling food. You thirsty? You want a drink?
Sure. I
Here,
wouldn't mind.
have this.
Thank you. What was your name,
Yes.
friend?
Andrew Fisher,
Andrew?
Safe Tech CEO.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, 1930s musician.
Well, no, I'm a 2025 musician.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm here now.
Dank Stallone.
Dank Snatra.
Dank Snatra. Danky ass.
What?
Danky ass.
Danky ass?
Yeah.
More
call
like
ya.
Yankee ass.
Yeah.
Because I'm American.
Good
Through
stuff.
and
That-
through.
I got my intersection over at Legion Square.
Let's
Where I
go.
hold down the corner. Listen, Dank.
Yep.
You got to take my number because I'm going to need your help, but not right now because
He always does this.
I've been doing safety all day and I'm so sleepy.
All right. Give me your number.
I've
I'll
been-
see you again in about 8 to 10 months.
Absolutely.
Great.
You go be safe out there. Take my business card.
Thank you.
6677224. Call Andrew Fisher Safe Tech today.
I hope the business is still running.
6677224. Hopefully, it's
8 to
working
10
on
months.
I'm working on business investors. I'm working on finding 8 more angel investors to support the business and keep it afloat, as well with potential government contracts. I think safety can be taken to the forefront of the Los Santos citizens' thoughts and minds.
I believe in you.
For too long has carelessness racked this city.
All right.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Listen, Dank, you be careful, okay?
See you in 8 to 10 months.
See you in 8 to 10 months, Dank.
Stay safe. I'm not going to write down his number because we'll never. Actually, I should actually write down the number. I should take the number. I should take the number in because, fucking system. Okay, there we go. Because the next time I'll check, because I checked. So I'll check next time and be like, oh, fuck, I've got Andy's number. Andrew Fisher, Safe Tech. I'm sure he spells it like that. Hey, you know the guy with the whistle? He wouldn't like what you're doing right now. I'm glad we're down to Andy. Andy's always down to role play. We got trying to get back to our music here. Keep up the great work. Look out for that car. I'm sad that he was tired. It would have been fun to do some Andy role playing. I like how the camera moves with the eyes. So much attention to detail in GTA because like that camera was literally between the eyes, you know what I mean? Look what his head looks to the right when he flicks the cigarette. Like without me looking around, like the head there, right there. Fucking incredible. Do you remember when video games used to put the eyes at chest level for some fucking reason? Like right below the neck, kind of between the nipples almost. Like, remember that shit? And it was like, this doesn't feel right. It never felt right if it was like first person and you're like, wait a minute. Why am I looking up at everyone? It's because the fucking camera. Hey there, how are you today?
Doing well, sir. How can I help you?
Well, I had an emergency. I saw emergency, and I thought I'd inquire.
Your emergency.
I ran out of cigarettes.
Well, I can help you with that. I think you go buy some in the grocery store.
You can buy cigarettes at a grocery store?
Yeah.
Crisis averted.
Yeah. You need money for that?
I don't think so.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah. It was an emergency. This is my last smoke. Hey, what's...
I think that should help you alright.
Oh. Well, that's real nice of you.
No problem.
Hey, I don't know your name. What's your name?
My name is Anthony. In the photo.
Hello, Anthony. Thanks for your service.
No problem. What's your name, sir?
Dank.
Dank?
Dank Snatra.
Hi, Dank Snatra.
They call me old Mickey Blue Balls.
So they call you Mickey Blue Balls.
They do. I'm a lounge singer.
I said like what do they call you Mickey Blue Balls?
That's for me to know and you to know.
Well, how can I know?
Thank you, Zach, for the raid. Make sure you're following It's Zach who plays... What? Make sure you're following It's Zach who plays Andy.
No.
We just saw in the street. We love Andy here. We're big Andy. We're Andy's here. Well, you're gonna know when you find out. That's for you to find out and me to find out.
But for me to know, for you to know and for me to find out, you mean?
No. That's for me to know and for me to find out.
Well, all right, sir. All right. I would love to stay and chat with you some other time, okay?
All right. Hey, keep up the great work. Thanks for the tip. Is that a threat? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Mike the Bard. I play Hubcap Jones, lead singer of Love Fist, usually. But today we're fulfilling a subathon goal. One of my older alt characters, Dank Snatra. Obviously a Frank Sinatra parody. Old Mickey Blue Eyes. This is Dank Snatra. Old Mickey Blue Balls. He's a crooner. Really nice of that guy to give me $100. But this town ain't big enough for the both of us. I'm the only one giving out tips around here, see? The ladies line up. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start lemon listing. Let's have a little lemon list time. Violet Waters.
Hello, you've reached Violet.
Is this that business I've heard so much about?
Business?
Right.
What business?
Booze under the table.
No.
This isn't Violet Waters?
Yes, this is Violet Waters.
Someone was telling me about booze under the table.
No, that's definitely not me. I'm so sorry.
Purple Lagoon? Never heard of it?
No, never heard of it.
I thought maybe you would have with a name like Violet Waters. It's a Purple Lagoon liquor.
No, it sounds like a pretty cool place, though.
Well, it's not a place, it's a drink.
Oh, okay.
You
No,
make
I've
it in
never
the
heard of it.
bathtub.
Oh, no, my bathtub is usually just filled with water and bubbles.
You drink it?
No. No.
You could. You could bottle it up. People buy that these days, 2025.
Interesting. I've never thought of that.
Well, you never thought about getting into underground hooch?
No, I've never thought about getting into underground hooch.
Maybe make something in a still?
No, that's illegal, and I'm EMS, and I can't do illegal things.
Let me tell you a little something. Back in the day, everyone was selling underground hooch or making it or drinking it.
Okay.
You ever heard of that?
I have heard of people doing that, yeah.
You've never tried moonshine under the pale moonlight?
No, I've drank moonshine. I buy it at the Cauldron.
I thought you said it was illegal.
Well, no, there's some places that have it that are legal.
How do you make
They're
legal
illegal.
moonshine?
I don't know. Same way you make illegal moonshine, but you have a permission to make it.
Maybe this Purple Lagoon idea is starting to sound good. What do you say? Let's get into business and make some hooch.
Maybe. What's your name though?
Dank.
Dank?
Dank.
Dank. Okay.
Dank Snatra.
Nice to meet you, Dank.
They call me
Might be
old.
something.
They call me old Mickey Blue Balls.
Okay.
I'm a crooner.
Nice.
Little lounge singing, you know.
Yeah.
Little cocktail, a martini.
Okay.
Yeah. How much you want to put down on that? $1 million?
Oh God, no! That would wipe out my bank account.
You have $1 million?
I do. Yes.
What? I'm talking to the big cheese, am I?
No. There's bigger cheeses than me.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
You've got $1 million.
I do have $1 million.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You've done well for yourself.
I have. I spend a lot of time working as EMS.
Thanks for your service.
You're very welcome.
Look, I'm going to get this business started, and once it's up and running, I'm going to bring you in as an investor. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to call it Purple Lagoon. Name it after you.
Hey, that sounds like a plan.
You have a great rest of your day.
All right, you too.
Talk soon. Kiss,
All right,
kiss.
sounds good.
I love standing under the street light look as well, standing in the doorway. This is great. This is a perfect place to be doing this. Hey, what's up, Prof? How you feeling, buddy? You getting any sleep today? Someone needs to make Dawn Wayne. That door is open. We're right by the hospital. You never went in these places? You never went in here? We're right by the hospital. You know these doors are open, right? Oh, your brain thought, yeah, no, they kept it. Check this out. Oh, where the fuck did... Wait. Now I'm the person that doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, no, they're around the corner on 4.0. Yeah, so 3.0, the door, there was doors on this side. Okay, I'm an idiot. Oh, it's... Wait. What? Now I'm confused. Okay. I'm sleeping well. Gonna let the wife go to bed soon, so I'll have the bean for a bit. Okay. All right, no, Prof, I'm with you. I'm confused now. I wasn't surprised that was open, but I thought all the doors were open, so I guess it's just the one door? I don't fucking know. I'm confused now. What's up, Triv? How you doing? Now I'm confused. Where the fuck? Really? No, it wasn't this door. It was a single door. Okay, so down here. All right. So apparently nothing on that building, but on this building, it's the door down across the street from the donut place or the Ring of Fire place there or whatever. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. It didn't surprise me because all the doors used to be open, but now I'm realizing it's only this place. That's fucking cool to discover. Yeah. Again, this didn't like. It doesn't surprise me this is open, but it's the only one that's open. So that is surprising in and of itself. It's a nice little hidey hole because it's so like out of the way. You know what I mean? It's up a couple flights of stairs, and like you can stash shit there or take someone up there for dramatic effect. New Piss Town? Maybe. I wish you could play stuff like Purple had, man. That was I know it caused so much lag, but like it was just so fucking cool to be able to do that. It was the kind of place you'd do day drinking in your youth. Yeah. Yep. When everyone, you know, some kids were old enough to, like, they wanted to leave they didn't want to live with their parents anymore for whatever reason, and they'd get a place like that, and then you'd go to their apartment that looked just like that stairwell. Fucking rats running around through the walls and shit. I definitely had some drinks in places like that. Oh, I'm so hungry. We're having pasta for dinner again, which I love, from HelloFresh. Some sort of a turkey thing. I'm hungry as fuck. My stomach's eating itself, dude. Oh, this would be the perfect Dank car, but that's someone's actual car. Yeah, isn't that the fucking like $4 million car? Isn't that the most expensive car in the city? It's coming. All right, thank you. I'm just, oh my god. Where are these lovely ladies? Any lovely ladies in here? Beautiful ladies, excuse me. I want to grab a spicy meat banana if possible. Can I grab a spicy meat banana in here? Hey, you got any spicy meat bananas? Damn it. So dead. The city's so dead. I'm gonna get shot. 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 This isn't Dank style, but I'm sick of walking around slowly. Someone's gonna come after me for sure, but hey. I want to fucking role play with some people. See if anyone's at the fucking food court now. Oh. Hey there, do you need a cigarette?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay, no problem. Probably thought he was getting shot. I'm gonna ride in the fucking sidewalk. I'm gonna get completely fucking run over here. Ooh, sounds good, Gemini. Jesus Christ. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh. Spicy meat bananas next door. What's the guy gotta do to get a spicy meat banana around here, right? That's what I'm saying. There's a really old school car that appears around City Hall every so often. Very much his style. Very nice. Hello. All these people are involved in this fucking chase. They're suspicious of everyone, most likely. I just pull up right here. I've been playing Battlefield. I'll just take a little... Just duck down behind this wall, pull out a gun as they come by, you know? I've been playing Battlefield. I'm level 100 and like fucking 14 or something now. Fucking love that game. It's a really fucking solid Battlefield. I've really been enjoying it. It's still my favorite. Battlefield's still my favorite shooter of all time. Nothing comes close to it for me. I'm breaking character because I just want to fucking roleplay with people. Here we go. I'm hearing it's good, but I haven't checked it out yet. Oh, Arc Raiders? I don't know. Whoops. I keep forgetting which fucking button I set for this. God damn it. Fuck tits. There we go. I don't know. It's an extraction shooter. It has voice though, like DayZ does, so it's kind of like some people are trying to role play it, but it's an extraction shooter. So you have to get out. So not everyone's going to be down to role play. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't really have any interest in playing it. I'll be honest. I don't know. Hello.
They're the only folks still open. You've got to do it.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought everyone else here was in line.
Nope.
Oh, no, you're good. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. How much does your food cost?
It's $5.50 a combo. And a combo comes with one main, one side, and 2 drinks.
I used to be able to get a steak for $10 at a casino back in the day. Whatever happened to that?
Inflation's hit the city.
Inflation.
Inflation's bad, man. It's bad.
So bad.
Can I get a T-bone at a casino for $10?
I wish.
You want an apple pie?
I haven't even been to the casino.
How much does the apple pie cost?
I'll give it to you for free.
Free of charge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing in this world for free.
Wait,
Let me give you this in exchange.
Yeah.
wait,
Thanks.
wait, Joanna.
Thank you very much. No, I gave them a cigarette. Cigarette's still good currency, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, why not?
Especially for apple pie, I think cigarette. And
Thank you very much for the apple pie.
Yeah.
It's really American like me.
Just be careful with that apple pie.
What do you mean? Let it cool down first?
Wait, you actually might be fine with the apple pie. I just.
What do you
realized
mean?
You
Can
should
you
be
explain
fine.
yourself?
Yeah, see?
What is there to
I
be
assume
What is there to be
so.
scared of with an apple pie?
Eat it to find out.
Well, you know the original ingredients of Coca-Cola, right?
I sure do. I was there when they invented it.
That apple pie might have some of the same ingredients.
Cane sugar. Got you. All right, I'll be careful.
Got you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh no, I'd never stream it, Prof. I would never stream it. I would never stream it. I would never fucking stream a game with voice other than like a WoW listed roleplay server, you know what I mean? Yeah, no. There's way too many edgelords, but some people have been trying to roleplay it. I don't know. Fuck. If it wasn't an extraction shooter, you know what I mean? Because it's like fucking Tarkov, but sci-fi, you know? I think the aesthetic of the game, the aesthetic and like the idea and like the setting is interesting, but I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't want to play it. It's weird because I'd play every game like that before, but I just don't care. If you only extracted cosmetics, yeah, I just don't want to fucking play it. I don't know why I'm like that about it. I'm loving Battlefield 6. I'm a kick-ass medic as usual. Like I go hardcore with medic. You know, but lately I've been trying out sniper and I seem to be pretty good at that. And I've just been enjoying the hell out of Battlefield 6. And the thought of like learning how to play that, because that game is really involved. Like there's so much shit going on and just, you have to try to trust people and shit. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to fucking invest the mental energy. And like, even if I learned how to play it right and just, it's the trusting other people, they're just going to fucking shoot you. We've all played multiplayer games like that. like you're gonna find like 1 in 50 people that you could like talk to and like team up with and maybe role play with a little bit. Or even if you're still gonna shoot each other, you could have like a witty or funny or serious scene with. They're not gonna role play, most people. They're just gonna fucking shoot you and then teabag you and call you slurs. I just don't have the fucking energy. I just don't care. You know? And people are saying it's game of the year, and I'm just like, what's so fucking... Don't get me wrong, it might be a good game. Like I said, I think the aesthetics were cool. It just looks cool, but I don't know. The time to learn it, get good, and then like every other flavor of the week it dies. Yeah. I don't know how much staying power it has. Like I can usually judge that shit pretty quick. I just don't care. Not to say it's a bad game. I'm not saying that in the slightest. It could be a really good fucking game, and because people seem to be enjoying it. I just don't. I'm not interested personally. I don't want to be let down by interaction with other players. That's going to piss me off or make me sad, because I would also want to role play it, right? I'd want to sing to people. I'd want to fucking like play characters that are interesting for other people, but it'll get ruined in like 5 seconds. Like there aren't enough people that would be actually using it as intended, honestly. Because the devs obviously intend for people to talk to each other and like role play it out, or even just be like, I'm gonna kill you, like fuck you. Even if it was even if it was serious, that's fine. But people are gonna spam racial slurs and homophobic shit and just like and troll and spam copyrighted music through the microphone and be gross and creepy and misogynistic and just because it's not moderated, I'm not interested. Like it's like this experience, I don't have to worry. Like people can choose to ignore my character or not engage really, which sucks, but they can. And that's fine, because I can also ignore people or choose not to engage, but I won't, because I'm a fucking role player. But in games like that, the voice element needs to be muted instantly, or else you're gonna have a bad time. But they've tried to build in the role play element, and you can't without moderation. You just cannot without moderation. It just doesn't work without moderation. When I was an advisor for I was like a streamer advisor, but I was an advisor for the game SOS, which is the game that I played with Snoop Dogg there. I did the thing because I was a consultant for the devs. They wanted my role play experience because they were trying to make that game into role playing, and I fucking told them over and over and fucking over again. I had a meeting with them, like in person and shit, and I'm like, look, you need to have moderation or this game will die. It won't just like not be fun. It will fucking die before it ever takes off, because you're going to have trolls, children, perverts, fucking Nazis. You're gonna have the worst people on earth that you can, any scenario you can picture will happen. Anything that someone could do through a microphone will fucking happen, and it will ruin the gameplay. And they're like, well, that was your first foray, was SOS? I tried so hard to make that game good. They consulted me, and I begged them. I'm like, look, I know it's expensive. I know it's more infrastructure. I know it's logistics. I know it's whatever. I know you don't have a ton of money. No one never does. But if you are hell-bent on having a fucking extraction shooter that has roleplay as a desired element, you want them to roleplay, you have radios, you have all this shit, you must have either, back when we called it whitelisted, we now refer to it as allow listed, right? if you had to have a whitelisted, allow listed server, like private, they're like, no, we want to own the servers. And I'm like, if you are the only company that's going to be owning the servers, if you're like going to inherently own them yourself and run them, then you have to hire per server, like per instance, a moderator that is listening and paying attention. This is before AI was really an option. Before you could, like, an option would have been to like have an AI like constantly monitoring the, I guess you could have had a program monitoring it, not call it AI. But anyway, back then, you know, so anyway, it was like you have to have a way to know what people are fucking saying, and you have to have a very robust reporting system, because if you don't have a robust reporting system, then people are just gonna, the first time someone calls them a racial slur, homophobic, first time they hear that shit, the first time somebody is just constantly spamming a fucking copywritten song over a microphone at full volume, or porn over the microphone, like, if muting is not enough, you need either heavy moderation, real time, and a robust reporting system that you constantly monitor and fucking reply and shit. You need all those systems in place. They're like, we don't have the money for that shit. And I'm like, you have to. If this is your game, you have to also do those other things. If you are willing to take out the voice somehow, then they're like, no, we want, because they also had built in a fucking Twitch, like a crowd system that awarded people points. It was a brilliant idea. And I'm like, this is a great game. I'm telling you, the roleplay community will embrace it. They're going to pump it up. They're going to have people buying this game left and right to roleplay with them and run into them in the game. This is a brilliant idea. Your game is great. You spent so much money on marketing. Please put in a robust reporting system, which they eventually did, but it was too late because they didn't have moderation. They were already dying and everyone was like, this game fucking sucks because I can't stream it. This game sucks because people are just assholes and rude and weird, and there's no way to report them. And they launched the game, and then it died almost right away because they didn't have a fucking robust moderation team. I was so angry at them for letting the game die. I was so mad because it was one of the first. Didn't it also have, or was that a different game? What game had the thing at the beginning where you like showed off, like you had a spotlight for like 5 seconds? Was that also SOS? Where you could like you talk to the camera? It was also SOS, right? That game was revolutionary for roleplay. It was a revolutionary game for role players. I'm like, you're gonna make a shit ton of money because everyone's gonna buy it. Everyone's like, if they're a streamer, their viewers will buy it because they'll want to role play with their favorite streamers and shit. It's got so much role play potential. Like, I rapped with Snoop Dogg. Like, you could do anything you could do in role play in that game, but it was still an extraction shooter. You still had to try. It was it's tough to mash up role play with other genres sometimes, but they were making it work, and I'm like, this has so much potential. Please moderate. And they didn't, and it fucking died. And I told them, and I'm so pissed and sad for them and pissed at them because okay, I'm just an AI slop program. Like, I'm not a programmer, I'm not a developer, I'm not a coder. My hobby is spending all day with AI trying to code things I think would be cool, but AI does the work, right? It's slop, it's shit. I know it is. Nothing will ever work. It's fine. It's a hobby. But like, these were real programmers that had a real game that really fucking worked. It had advanced networking shit that you have to do for that kind of stuff. It had the intro section. It had the different phases of the game. They spent so much money on marketing. They dropped the ball, and I was screaming in their ear. I'm like, please, if you do not moderate this, it'll die in fucking 2 weeks, and I don't even know if it lasted that long. I was so fucking mad at them because it would have worked. They would have been very successful financially and had a really good community and a good game if all they had to do was just moderate it. That's it. That was the last piece of the puzzle, and they refused to do it because it was going to cost too much. And I'm like, I can't believe you're not going to do it. And they didn't, and it died, and I fucking told them. And I hate it. I hated them. I was so mad because it was such a great fucking idea. Oh yeah, the Darwin Project. We had so much fun with the Darwin Project because of the role play elements, because of they had such a fucking. And here's the other thing. Hey, what's up, zombies? How you doing? Here's the other thing. Games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Atlas, Ark, Reign of Kings, Life is Feudal. They were all successful because they had a good base layer, but then they encouraged and sort of facilitated for a time anyway, role players. The role play community, and I'm not talking about viewers, it's a combination of role play streamers plus role play viewers that will make a game successful. Do you want to know why Rockstar partnered with 5M? Do you want to know why Rockstar is bringing in NoPixel as like a sort of a partner? Because roleplay makes games money, a shit ton of money, and a vibrant, thriving community, and it gives games legs. People are still role-playing in fucking Ark right now. People are still role-playing in Atlas right now. And those two games, I could give a shit less about those two games. But you know what? Someone could probably convince me to roleplay in them again in 2025. Probably. You could probably, if it's the right people and the right server and shit, the right environment, I'd roleplay in those games. Reign of Kings was good until the developers stopped listening to the roleplay community. Life is Feudal was a good roleplay game until the developers stopped listening to the role players, and then the game fucking died. They would not fix their fucking VoIP in Life is Feudal. Life is Feudal had so much promise, but we couldn't talk to each other or hear each other because the VoIP kept breaking to the point where people would rage quit. It was such a fun environment for roleplay, so unique. It was sort of like a first thing. You didn't like it, Dudley Do Right? You found Life is Feudal boring, Dudley Do Right? You found Life is Feudal boring? I loved it. It was a really fun place to roleplay. But we kept begging them to fix the VoIP, and they would not fix the VoIP. We begged them. They're like, no, we're putting our money into our standalone MMO. And we're like, listen to us. If you put the money into the base game, you will have a standalone game that people will play for years and years and seasons. And it's so fun. And like, we're loving this. And like, it has everything a roleplay game needs. Please just fix the VoIP. And like, they literally told us, we are putting our money into the standalone MMO. Guess what happened? The standalone game that we were playing died because we couldn't fucking talk to each other half the time. They put all their money into the standalone MMO. It died instantly. Fuck. Please listen to us. If you're already seeing people role-playing in your game, fucking reach out to the role players. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Listen to them, see if you can implement their ideas or help them somehow, and you will make so much fucking money. If that's all you care about. I mean, that shouldn't, it shouldn't always be the thing, but if that's usually why they don't facilitate the role players, is because it costs money, and I understand that. But if, Rockstar was like, okay, after they did a cease and desist for a while, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. And then a couple years later, a handful of years later, they're like, let's partner together. Shareholders first? Yeah, but look at how much fucking money Rockstar made from GTA streamers, period. We made them so much fucking money. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I mean, I'm part of the community. The role players Fucking Arma 3 sold a shit ton of copies because of role players. I'm telling you. The fact that Arma 3 is still releasing DLCs today is in part because of the roleplay community. Yes, it's also like everyone's favorite mil sim, like military simulation, but also the roleplay community boosted that fucking company. Same with DayZ. Same with, like I said, Reign of Kings only had a run because of role players and streamers. Unbelievable. So if a game like listens to role players, especially when they intend for role playing to happen, they will go far. Now, that's my question for this new Ark game. Is the new Ark game going to have? Is the new Ark game? Does it have good moderation? How are they gonna? Because they want people to role play. They want that. They built in the VoIP system, a robust VoIP system, so that people could like talk to each other like it was DayZ, right? That's one of the things that people like about DayZ, which also has shitty people in it from time to time. I'm not sure what their moderation's like, but it still exists. So, but that's what they intended, right? They intended for people to talk to each other and use that as a game mechanic. But I'm fucking telling you, if you're going to have a game with people, random people, not allow listed, talking to each other, you have to have a fucking, obviously a very robust muting system, but also a robust, meaning that they pay attention to it and actually enforce it, a robust set of rules and moderation team. Okay? Or else it'll die because people won't even want to play at all because they won't be. First of all, it'll die because the streamers won't be able to stream it. Like I can't stream VR chat, right? I can't stream Second Life because of the potential. So if they don't have a good team banning people, and that's what I mean, they gotta ban people. They have to know which account said a racial slur, and then they need to be banned. Period. If someone says a racial slur through their microphone, there has to be a pipeline to them getting banned, and the game devs need to build that into everything they've done. If there's zero way for me, so if this is Ark, this Ark Raiders game, and I'm just running through here, and there's someone down here, and I jump down and go, hey, what's up, buddy? And he goes, it says a racial slur or something, some transphobic, homophobic shit or whatever. I need to instantly be able to hit a button, report player beside me. Like, it needs to be so easy. I shouldn't have to write down their fucking username. I shouldn't have to try to figure out who they are. I should just go report, and it should highlight the player or something. When I highlight over this, it should highlight the player, like report assholes 669, and it should be an option when I hit a button like this in a radial, and I just fucking do this, and boom, they're reported, and then it says, what are you reporting them for? They said a racial slur should be an option, and then instantly there needs to be a robust way for them to make a decision on whether or not that person said a racial slur. And if they did, they should be instantly banned. There's no middle ground. There's no warnings. If somebody says a racial slur, and that's going to require either a really robust AI, like text-to-speech system, or speech-to-text, I should say, system, or you got to have someone listening to every fucking report. A person, you're not going to do that, then you better have a robust speech-to-text system, and it better ban the person. And then if you have to have a fail-safe, so that if someone does get banned wrongly because they didn't say a racial slur, but it maybe sounded like it, but they didn't actually. So now you need a robust appeals system. And that's the kind of shit that you have to have. So if you want VoIP to be a game mechanic, you better fucking have all of those systems in place. And if you don't, your game's dead. It'll die. It's dead. It'll be dead in a month. And then your shareholders will go, well, you had a good opening, but why did all the streamers stop playing it? Why did we stop getting all that free publicity? Why did all the YouTubers stop playing it? Why did everyone stop buying it? oh, because you don't have any way to literally ban for life the people that do that shit. And guess what? If you go, well, we don't want to ban people, freedom of speech, blah, 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 then your game deserves to die. So that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Your game deserves to fucking die if you do not have robust. Because if someone, I would never do it, obviously, but if that person in that car over there drives up to me and goes, hey, racial, and says a racial slur, I have a way to get them banned pretty much instantly. Everyone does. Everyone has a way to get that person banned pretty much instantly. Instantly. In NoPixel, in servers. And if you don't, your server's going to die really quick, right? So it's the same thing with game development. And I know it's more expensive to have a robust moderation system, a robust fucking reporting system, and a robust appeal system. If you don't have those things, your game's dead, your server's dead. Period. End of story. I've seen it. I've been in this industry 13 years. Forget it. Your game's dead. It's dead. So our creators better have a good reporting system, like instant reporting, and very, very quick turnaround on getting that person so that they stop saying those things to people. And they don't get a refund. And it should be part of the terms of service. And it should be enforced. It's up to the game company, in my opinion. Not up to a government. I mean, governments have rules in certain countries about that shit too. But if you have a game and you're not, you know what I mean? And you're not enforcing that shit, the game deserves to die, but it will just naturally die. Well, that's what, going back, Prof, I told SOS you need to allow people to open their own servers, and because now they're responsible for the moderation and you won't have to fucking worry about it. And they're like, no, we want to keep the server, we want to be the server host. I'm like, fine, but then you're responsible for moderation now. And they're like, we're not going to put money into that. I'm like, all right, good luck. And the game just fucking disappeared. And they spent millions of dollars on marketing. And they were positioned perfectly. It made me so mad and sad. At the very least, it should automatically mute them as the report is filed. So this is what I'm, yeah. You want to put those bubble gums in your mouth? Look at them. They're flat and so they're pre-chewed. Pre-chewed bubble gum. Yummy. But if I do this, I think they're bouncy balls. Oh, can I not knock these over? They might have made them permanent with everything else. I think they did. You used to be able to kick them over and they would like bounce everywhere. So many assets are so cursed if you look close. But that's the whole idea, right? About game dev. Whoops. Now you see it, now you don't. Hey, you want to scrutinize it? We'll just take it away. Something I've learned about game dev, again, I'm not a game dev, I just slop AI code, but I've spent a lot of time with game development, is you have to decide how much time and effort you're going to put in. This was the solution for years. Works really well with leaves, but this is a texture, right? This is okay, you can kind of see it. I don't know how to explain, if I can see my mouse. Do you see my mouse when I do this? Yeah. Right here. Look right here. You see the little piece of leaf that's just floating there between these leaves and this branch? See that little tiny speck of leaves? It's because this is a transparent JPEG is essentially how to think about it, or a PNG, I mean. Transparent PNG, right? And they miss getting rid of that little bit of orange there. Right? But that's the whole thing with game dev is, and these are flat. These are not three-dimensional leaves, right? This is literally a picture, right, of leaves, right? And you see around the edge here, you can see that, okay, well, it's a branch. But like, that's the thing with game dev. Hey, what's up, Aaron Shack? How you doing? How you doing, man? Good to see you. But that's the thing with game dev. You have to decide not only how much time you want your art people to spend on it, the people that are doing the rigging and the modeling and all that shit, how much time you want them to spend on this stuff, how much money you want to spend on all of this stuff. But also it has to do with processing, right? And LOD, like levels of detail. like for years and years, the further you got away from trees, right? And if you think about really old video games, do you see how those trees, the palm trees changed? Look, they actually came into vision the farther away we got. Oh my God, this sky just changed. For some reason, there's palm trees that are disappearing the closer we get to them. And the farther away we're getting. Boop. I don't understand why that's working like that. Usually it's the closer you get, they come into view. Maybe it's because we're getting lower. Maybe it has to do with getting lower on the ground. I don't know. But all that shit is like, game development is so hard for real game devs. Again, I'm just a fake ass AI hobbyist. But like what I've learned so much about game dev and how hard it is, and like what a miracle a working fucking video game really fucking is. Like it's insane that any video game works at all. Honestly. Seriously. Every single piece of code has to not cause an error with each other and with itself, and like, fuck. It's incredible. So anyway, yeah, you know, like, yeah, they made some, it might look jank up close, but like the fact that it looks this fucking good from, what was this, 2013? 2012, 2011? When did this fucking shit come out? Like, but yeah, levels of detail, things look better the closer you get to it. Like right now, I can see the fucking hill. I can see the observatory from right here. I have maximum level of detail on with a 5090 and like 128 gigs of RAM, like a absolutely ridiculous monster system. It's incredible that a game from 2013, I can see that far. And it actually, at this distance, it might just be a still picture, right? But like, fuck, man, GTA is a fucking incredible feat of like game engineering. It's just insane everything they did with this game. Like all the decisions they made as game devs. Like, yeah, that little coin operated vending thing with bouncy balls or jawbreakers or whatever the fuck was in it. Yeah, it looks super fucking jank when we were standing beside it. But here it is again. But the question is, right, for a game dev, how long, compared to everything else, how long will someone stop and stare at this? Someone like me, I always, maybe that's like most role players would, because I would, in games, I would always stop and look at details. I would like read the text on like, what does this say under here? Like I would stop and like look at this shit and read it and like immerse myself in games. Like I always did, but the balance is how much money, time, effort, and also resources, like computer resources, like how much more time would it take to render this in? Are people's computers going to be able to handle it? Can our game infrastructure handle having this fucking thing spawn in here or be part of the map? Someone had to make that decision, or a team or whatever. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah, I kind of fell. I was staring at this. I was staring at this machine and just wondering how much money do you think I got to put in there to get something out?
Probably a quarter.
A quarter in 2025? Are you sure it's not a dollar coin? What about a silver dollar?
For one gumball?
Do you think that's gumballs, or do you think they're bouncy balls?
Or do you think they're eggs with something inside?
Well, they look too round to be the eggs, maybe.
Yeah. But it does get to go down the whole thing.
Well, that's the thing. Are you willing to pay more to watch it spiral around the bottom?
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe it's 50 cents.
Do you know that I used to work in a video store that had one of those, and if you got a yellow gumball, you got a free rental?
Free rental?
Yeah, back in the day.
Like Blockbuster?
No.
Okay.
It was an independent one.
Oh, family video.
No. Literally independent. Just some guy opened a... They were independent. How old are you?
33.
All right, I'm older than that.
Did it have one of those smut curtains in the back?
Sure did. I had to put the... I had to ask them if they wanted their rentals in a black plastic bag or a regular plastic bag.
Oh, they had to walk them all the way to the front.
Yep.
I think they would put a checkout back there for the shame.
Nope. They had to walk them up, and my 19-year-old ass had to look them in the eye in a small community I lived in. And you were
I feel like you get a bunch of regulars.
you were supposed to repeat the name of the video to them to make sure it was the right one, but not those ones. So even if they made it to the front without other people seeing, the fact that I didn't say the name of it kind of gave it away.
See, when you rent one of those, do you like grab Jaws too? Just like put that on top?
Yep, they would often just rent something else just to be a little less sus. Yep. You couldn't use the free rental for the movies in the back, though. That was actually against the law.
Oh, what? No free porn?
That's right. Yeah, it was heavily regulated, so you couldn't give it away, right?
I guess so.
Yep. They'd rent Jaws 2 and also Mouth 2. Lockjaw 2.
No one's coming up for air.
True story. True story. What's your name there, pal?
David.
I'm Dank.
Hi, Dank.
Dank Snatra. They call me old Mickey Blue Balls.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Why? Because you wouldn't rent the video?
No, I never need to rent any of those.
Alright.
I got
You just were tempted constantly.
I got. Well, I was only 19 at the time. Now I'm a crooner. I sing. I got groupies.
Oh, really?
That's right. I'm a lounge singer. What?
You're a lounge singer.
Yeah, I sing like crooner songs, you know, like lounge singing. You know, like la 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 la.
Yeah.
You know, like the ladies love that stuff.
We have a speakeasy in Toledo. You should perform there sometime.
You do?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I think it has a name. It's never really been open.
Oh. I'd love to perform there. Wow. That's my kind of joint. I'm going to put a quarter in and see what happens.
Alright, let's see it.
It ate my quarter.
Did you twist the thing?
Oh, I have to twist it? It ate my quarter.
That's a joke.
You have a car? Maybe we could just load this in the back, crack it open.
No, I don't. I was running to Senior Bus to get food.
You were running to get food?
Yeah. Oh, yogging.
Here's a little apple pie
Oh, thanks, man.
made with cane sugar.
This is some American apple pie.
That's the way I like it. Delicious.
Alright, well, best of luck with the mystery machine.
Good to meet you. Have a good day. Don't forget to rent an extra movie.
Yeah, will do.
Goodbye. I love someone that just role plays with people. They just walked up and role played. Initiated it even. Fucking love it. What's up, Nubicus? supper delivery. Beef and pork, French onion pasta. Get ready for dinner cam now. I like spiral noodles as well. They're my favorite. Rotini, fusilli, Scooby-Doo. They're my favorite. Spiral pastas are absolutely my favorite. I've never actually had penis pasta. I've seen it. That's a true story, though. I did work at Blockbuster as well, but I worked at a small town independent video store that did have an adult section. And I was 19, and it was a small town, and I knew most of the people coming through. But yeah, I worked at Blockbuster as well. And then I was a store manager of a video store later. So I worked at a small town independent one. And then I worked at Blockbuster. And then later on I worked at, I was a store manager for a, what was it? Movie gallery. This Blockbuster, it was a vibe, man. Movie stores were a vibe. What's up, Chad, man? Video store was Take One Video? Oh, yeah. What's up, Oslov? Such a vibe, man. And then when video games became part of it all. Movie stores were a gamble, they were. And sometimes I'd spend like fucking an hour in there reading the backs of the movie cases to see whether or not, because you'd go there on release day and all the new releases would be gone if you didn't get there early enough. So then you're like, fuck, I wanted to see this movie and this movie and this movie, and you just wouldn't get to see it. You'd have to wait till it was in stock. So you try to come back the next day or the day after that and try to get it. Oh yeah, 5 movies for 5 days. Yep, there's all sorts of deals. Cheap day and like rent a movie and a game for a discount. There's all sorts of different deals. We had like 4 places you could rent movies in the small town I grew up in. There was one that was a convenience store, but it had a shit ton of movies. There was a gas station. There was that movie gallery that I worked at. And then like a gas station had rentals. 2 of them did, actually. When teacher school got outed for renting porn, it was a scandal until another teacher got arrested for smoking weed. Shouldn't be a scandal. Adults can do what adults want to do, even teachers. Shouldn't have been a scandal. Renting, it's legal porn, like it's just nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I think a teacher should be able to watch fucking porn if they want. As long as it's legal. Privacy of their own home or whatever. Yeah, CP weed. We had teachers that smoked weed with students. Yep. We grew up in small places. Remember finding BioShock at a Blockbuster and buying purely off vibes? Yeah. When you were a kid, there was a guy renting videos out of his DeLorean? What the fuck? That's unique. The original Netflix? Yup. The mailing of shit. We were a Catholic school, so Catholic guilt. Yeah. Say a few Hail Marys. Yeah, Chris. He was an old school hippie. Everyone wanted to get his class. Yeah, our art teacher, when I was going to school, smoked weed in the parking lot. And one of our English teachers and our shop teacher. Nothing like instructing kids how to use extremely dangerous equipment while fucking high. What's up, Bash? How you doing? This pasta is really good, Mox. I had no idea what to expect, but it's delicious. Thank you. Shaka Khan, how you doing? Stone has kept them focused. Oh my god. One of our shop teachers would hotbox the car. Yeah, ours too. Fucking crazy. Yeah, math teacher with drinking class? Oh my god. I watched a fucking video on YouTube, I don't know, maybe a year ago, of a woman who got caught for being drunk on the job, a teacher. Teaching like grade 1 or something. And she was an alcoholic, which is a disease, you know, and so she was being affected by the disease, so she drank on her, like she had booze, like, in her, like, cup thing while she was teaching and shit. And they arrested her because it's a huge safety problem. You know, you are the legal guardian, essentially, of those children while they're there. And it's like, you can't fucking do that. So they got arrested for driving while intoxicated because they drove there, and because they admitted they had drank that morning and shit, and also just for drinking like there on the like it was really, I felt really bad for them, obviously, because they were, but it's just like, oh my god, like that's so bad. Like, alcoholism can affect anyone. I'm not judging them for that at all. But, like, the fact that you are legally responsible for those children's lives in that moment and you're drunk, it's like, oh, no. It's really, really sad. And it was very classic, like, in denial about being an alcoholic. Like, no, I only have 1 or 2 a day. It's just to steady my nerves and all this shit. And it's just like, oh, no. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. I did So when I went to high school, they had co-op. So for 2 credits, you could do co-op where it's like on the job, right? Like you go to a workplace, you don't get paid, and learn. Like you actually have to help the person with their job, and you learn about the job. So I went around with the local music teacher that taught at the elementary schools, because they keep cutting funding. The one music teacher traveled to like 2 or 3 different schools in the area. And me and my bandmate in high school actually got to do it together, which was really fucking fun.
How are you doing, my dear?
But I'll tell you, I fucking hated it. And I'm like, wow, I never ever want to be a fucking teacher. I fucking hate this. It was awful. Teachers deserve to be paid so much money and have so much respect, because they're not just babysitting. They're fucking shaping the brains of these kids. And the kids were assholes in grades 7 and 8 anyway. Leading up to that, so we taught like kindergarten to grade 8. So kindergarten to like grade 3, 4, they were so excited for music class, and they were so into it, and they had so much fun, and they laughed, and they were so happy, and everything was great. But every time we had to teach a class above like grade 4-ish, they were little shits and just awful, and I hated it. I fucking hated it. Like, I'm passionate about music. You could not pay me enough to be a teacher, let alone a fucking music teacher. It was shitty. It sucked. The kids were little shits. I fucking hated it. I hated it. And I don't mind kids, but I fucking hated being a music teacher to elementary school kids. I fucking hated it. Your English teacher asked students to grab her a coffee or a jar of mayo from her car? A fellow mayo enthusiast, I see. And Clerks, one of the guys who works at a movie store? That's right, Jet Ted, I remember that, yeah. I enjoyed working at movie stores. I love movies and games, obviously, so I enjoyed working in that environment. Like, I know the shit I was getting up to in elementary school and high school 30 years ago. I couldn't fucking imagine what internet-raised iPad kids, totally uncensored media throughout their entire life kids would be like. I know what age kids were, doing things with each other and, consuming certain things. And when I was growing up 30 years ago, I couldn't fucking imagine how early and often they're doing that kind of shit now. I bet it's way worse, and I bet the kids are way more rude on average. And like taking over the classroom and shit. We made a fucking substitute teacher cry one time and leave. Because we kept switching the nameplates. Kept switching our names around on the desk. They weren't plates, they were pieces of paper. Because when you had a substitute teacher, you had to write your name on a piece of paper and put it on your desk so they knew who they were talking to. But we kept switching them constantly, and they're like, wait a minute. Are you guys switching your name tags around? And we're like, no. And they got so fed up. They quit. They walked out. That was 30 years ago. That's the kind of shenanigans we were pulling 30 years ago. I couldn't imagine what it's like now. You had to drive 4 hours each way to go to 3-year-old's birthday party. It only lasted 3 hours. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Your biggest high school scandal was your band teacher ended up marrying someone in your senior class? Disgusting as fuck. That's so gross. We had 2 of our teachers were having an affair. So that was fun. Like with each other. Cheating on their spouses that weren't teachers. So that was a good time. I've told the story about one of our teachers, one of our substitute teachers that we had for like a month. We were in a portable and the outside escape, like the fire door on the portable to the outside was unlocked and a woman came in from the outside and started screaming about our teacher fucking her husband. I'll never forget it. Oh. And then that teacher ran out crying, obviously, and never came back. Yep, that really happened. We were all just in there. She's teaching us. And this lady just comes bursting through this outside door, which wasn't locked. And just, oh, so you're fucking my husband now. I think it was grade 7 or grade 8. And we're just sitting there looking at each other like, we were just fucking devastated. The principal had to come in and talk to us, obviously, because that was obviously a fucking... And send a letter home and like, how about the doors will be locked from now on and all this shit. That was 1994 or 93. So, I mean, security probably wasn't as tight as it would be now, but it was pre 9/11 and shit, you know? But like, holy fuck, man, that really happened. My God. And it was a small town, man, so that shit got around. I felt really bad. The woman, our substitute teacher, we all knew her and we all really liked her. And her daughter was our age and she died like 3 years before, maybe 2 years before that. So like we had like a memorial for her. She died of a rare disease too. And like super sudden, like over the weekend, she died. She had like cold-like symptoms. I don't even remember what it was she died from now. But she just had like flu-like symptoms kind of, and then just fucking died. And it was so sudden, and she was a really loved student. We all loved her. And this was her mom. And we loved this woman too, this lady, and she, apparently she was boinking someone's husband, so it was just such a fucking, this poor woman, I mean, the cheating part, I don't know, but, you know, you gotta, what is fucking going on over here? We're staring at gumballs. Is that gunshots? What's happening? Get me out of here. I'm not involved. I fucking swear I heard a gun. Maybe it wasn't a gunshot. Might have been a missed taser or something, but Jesus Christ, we are not involved in that. We're trying to look at gumballs and talk about cheating teachers. What's up, Victorn? How you doing, man? Oh, yeah, Columbine as well. Yeah, that was after we were out of elementary school, though, but yeah. Columbine was scary because I was in high school when that happened. And we had a student that was fucking real scary that had access to guns. We were certain that something might happen. This guy was fucking crazy. Me and he was my best friend at the time. Does that look like the number 2? Am I crazy or does that look like the number 2? What the fuck? What a weird texture. It's all along there. It's the same texture all along. Anyway, ADHD. You had a student that dressed like it. Well, this guy was bullied heavily bullied. he was kind of a bully as well. I think he just had like the shittiest home life. One time he wanted my buddy and I to come over and help him fix his computer, because my buddy and I were elite hacksaws back in the day. We really were. And he was just having a lot of trouble. Oh my god. He was just having a lot of trouble with his computer. And so my buddy and I go over, and it's out in the countryside, because we lived in a very rural place, small town center, but like a lot of people lived in the country. So we were way out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And so that we start helping this guy with his computer, and all of a sudden we hear a fucking gunshot. And my buddy and I look at each other like, what the fuck was that? And we very carefully go out into the hallway, and this guy is shooting a fucking rifle out his front door from inside his fucking house out into the woods. And we're like, what you doing there, buddy? And he's like, oh, I'm just target practicing. I've never seen somebody fix a computer so fucking fast. My buddy's like, I gotta fucking fix this so fucking fast. He fixed it. He's like, okay, that should work. Nope, don't need to test it further. That should be good. You should be good, buddy. All right, we'll see you at school on Monday. All right. Catch you later. Get in my buddy's car. We fucking peeled out of there so fucking fast. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy fuck, man. It was, you look back on your life and some of the moments, how lucky you are to be alive. Fuck my life. We did tell someone, actually. My buddy told his parents, and his dad was a senior sergeant detective for the OPP, the Ontario Provincial Police. So, yeah, I think it got dealt with. Yeah, we used to joke about that. You down with OPP? You down with the Ontario Provincial Police? Yeah, you know me. That was always the joke where we lived when that song came out. You down with OPP? No, fuck the cops. Oh, he was fucking... He had issues. We were scared. It was an incident. I remember his fucking name and exactly what he looks like. He was a big fucker too. Like really tall, but also like a little bit heavier, but also really tall. He was like a giant of a man. Well, a young adult at the time. You're always down with the sickness? Mox, did you change your fucking name color again? What is it? Dark orange now? Burnt orange? Brown. Been that way for a few weeks. Yeah, I probably noticed it, but just didn't say anything, and I'm just sitting here eating my supper, so decided to say something. The FBI was watching them? Jesus. That's fucking frightening. God, that pasta was really fucking good. Thanks, Mox. Allegedly, yeah. Man, you just never know. Oh. Wild shit. That was so good. I was so fucking hungry, guys. Jesus. Ugh. The guy was a decent human being, but constantly lying for attention. Got the wrong kind. Yep. It reminds me, when I was in high school, the last year of high school, we kept getting bomb threats, and they have to take them seriously, right? This was 1999, 98, 99, I think it was 99. And both, the small place I grew up had two high schools, one Catholic high school, one regular. I went to the regular one. And fucking both high schools kept getting bomb threats almost every fucking day. So like we'd be sitting there in class and then the fucking the fire alarm would go off. And we're like, Jesus Christ, not again. And we'd have to, like, a bomb threat didn't have a regular evacuation plan like fire drills did. Like you had to go away from the school, like a mile, not a mile, but like you had to, the whole school had to walk a fucking ton of distance away from the school to a safe location. So every fucking day for like a month, both schools would be fucking hauled out into the town because of this. They fucking caught the person because they were using the same payphone every time. It was the chief of police fucking son. Isn't that always the case? It's like either the religious leader's kid or like a cop's kid. You know? Because their parents are authoritarian, right? So they're always acting out, not always, of course, but like when these things happen, there's a relatively high amount that it ends up being like the mayor's kid or fucking, you know, someone that's starving for attention or grew up in a very authoritarian situation so that, you know, they had like a militant parents or something, you know, so they act out that way. And yeah, this was the chief of police son was fucking calling in. He resigned. He fucking resigned over it. Can you imagine? Oh, I mean, fuck the police, but also, you know, it's whatever. When I say fuck the police, I don't, you know, there are. I don't really want to get into it, but you know, that's the general average statement. You know what I'm saying when I say that? Yes, there's definitely been times when I appreciated the police in different situations, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, there's a lot of bad and wrong things going on. Anyway, we don't have to get into that, but you know what I'm saying. Boys will be boys. Yeah, fucking right. He went to jail. That kid got taken away from his fucking parents, like, and went to juvie or whatever the fuck it is in Canada for a while. Like, that was so fucking dangerous. Anyway, Preacher's daughter. Yep. That's generally speaking, you know, that's not always the case, obviously, but I knew someone who was dating a priest's daughter, and yeah, there was a lot of truth to what people say, you know, because they were so repressed and so, you know, the authoritarian environment, they were a little bit more adventurous, we'll say. What's up, Evie? How you doing tonight? Really, Bash? Sorry to hear that. You know, someone who did a lot of drugs called the police telling them they had license plate numbers. Called the police, they didn't quit following them. Oh. Oh, you don't have to apologize, Mox. It's fine. Am I still hungry? I'm gonna wait. I'll wait till after stream and jam some food in my mouth if I am. You gotta let that shit sit. Make sure you're really still hungry, you know? Oh my god, I stole a car. Oh my god. We triggered a memory of a kid we used to know who strangely enough went by Dank. He called in bomb threats to school. He also stole Christmas presents of another friend's family that let him live with them. Ugh. Obviously, they were having a rough time. When kids, like, look, there's a place to be said, like, for psychology and kids that have gone through and are going through extreme shit that kids never should have to go through or whatever. So there's some part of that. They are a child. They're not fully psychologically developed. They may have had some just extreme fucking trauma and still maybe are having it, etc., right? You gotta, the parents need to be partially, at least, or guardians need to be responsible. There's other people that need to be responsible. Of course, there needs to be some responsibility as a lesson to the kid based on what they've done, of course, different levels of severity, but, you know, like this kid who was calling in the bomb threats was like fucking 18, 19. Sorry, no. You know what you're doing. Like, yeah, maybe your dad was a hard ass, but regardless, you, like, if you were trying to get attention, you got it, you know, and like they were obviously trying to get attention. They felt whatever way they felt, and they were just trying to get some attention, and they got it. They ended up, their dad lost their fucking job as a cop, as the head of police anyway, and then he went to like juvie or whatever it is, and so they got attention. But there's, you know, there's certain situations and ages that, and if you take into consideration what they have gone through, are going through, their mental health condition at the time, etc., you get, I don't know. I think there's a scale there, probably, right? So I don't know. I have obviously some sympathy and empathy, you know. But there's a level, and there's layers and levels, and everyone might view all those situations differently too, right? So I mean, some of the shit I did when I was a kid, you know, I didn't hurt anyone or anything. I just mean that, like, you know, the booze and shit, which I was totally legal drinking age, but you know, like smoking a cigarette and shit well below the legal age. I know that doesn't sound bad, and it's not. Well, it is, but it's not. But yeah, there's certain situations where you go, fuck, like, it's awful that this person is behaving like that or is doing that or whatever. Like we had someone in our class that was severely autistic, like on the spectrum, as we say now. I don't think they were ever diagnosed during that time that we know of, but she was also, she would like, she was very intelligent, and like, I don't, the way that we talk about this keeps changing, but it was like highly functioning, like I am, like just quote unquote can take care of herself, etc. If that makes sense. But anyway, if she would reach a certain point in like anger, she would snap. And like the last thing I remember her ever doing was throwing a desk. Like, she wasn't a huge person either, but she picked up a desk over her head and threw it at the teacher across the room, and it hit the board behind the teacher. So, but they like, their mental state, like, they were agitated. And I'm sure if you've been on this channel long enough, you've seen me have a little bit of autistic freak out at people behaving like fucking fuck faces. But yeah, just there's certain situations where you gotta go, yeah, I kind of get it, or they don't get a pass necessarily, but it's unfortunate. But I don't know. I think there's just different situations and different levels, layers. I keep repeating that, but I don't know any other way to put it. Anytime your school got a bomb threat, Cosmic, they corralled you into the cafeteria and told you couldn't leave. You got in your car and went home. Because if it was a bomb, it would probably be in the fucking lunchroom. Yeah, no, they got us out of the school and took us to a separate place, another like large place. Yeah, there's all sorts of reasons people do stuff, Cosmic. Who knows what their parents were thinking about and the reasons that they weighed those things. It's hard to say. Taking Rough Time was also around 18 at the time, making the bomb threats. Yeah, it's, hopefully people get the mental help they need and therapy for whatever they're going through now, we're going through, if someone's tormenting them or causing them continued trauma. I hope that's a local. Are you okay? All right, you're dead. Started smoking at 9, and it was time when you could buy cigarettes from a vending machine for 25 cents. Oh yeah. And several fights at school. You're picked on. Had to stand up for yourself. Yep. I was bullied most of my elementary school life, and I had, like I said, like that girl in my class. I had essentially the way now that I understand that I have autism and ADHD and all this shit. It was an autistic meltdown. So I'd get bullied to a point because I was bullied for years and years, and I was just so helpless. I was a fairly scrawny kid, tall, really tall, and the first time I remember having like a total fucking meltdown, I beat the shit out of my best friend because he joined in with the bullies, and I'm like, I could not believe that my best friend was bullying me, and he was like awfully, and I just fucking lost. I didn't even address the other bullies. I lasered and I just snapped. And I obviously, like I said, we've seen this from me before, but it's an autistic meltdown. It's what it is, and I lost my fucking. They had to pull me off of him because who knows what would have fucking happened. I beat the piss out of him, and he was a tough motherfucker too. Like the toughest kid in school was my best friend growing up, and I launched myself at him. And then it happened again. Some kid just kept mocking me and making fun of me. We were all eating lunch in our classroom in elementary school, and I just fucking walked over and picked him up by the neck and slammed him against the wall, and he never did it again. And I wasn't a bully. I wasn't a violent person. I wasn't an aggressive person or a mean person or a rude person. I was just a nice kid, but you get bullied to a point, and then it's like you ask them to stop, you beg them to stop. Like I had bullies getting their younger sister to beat the shit out of me and shit, that kind of shit. So there just came a time when I would snap eventually. I would just, if they kept going, if they didn't leave me the fuck alone, eventually I would just fucking stand up for myself physically. Yeah. Yeah, kids can be mean, and that's a shitty fucking thing. You just put you on sports field? Yeah, well, they do that for fire drills. Oh, and for bomb threats, sucked in the summer. Yeah, no. For the bomb threats in the for bomb threats, they took us to another local facility, if you will. Got in trouble. Oh, you got in trouble for it at school. Yeah, my best friend growing up there, the one that I beat the piss out of that one time. He got caught selling cigarettes in grade 8. His parents were not fucking happy. They weren't they weren't the fuck around type of parents. They were fun and young. They were like younger parents, but you just didn't fuck around. You know what I mean? Like if you got in trouble, you fucking got in a lot of trouble. He got in a lot of trouble. Because he found an unopened pack of cigarettes on the ground and was selling them at school. He almost got expelled in grade 8 near the end of the year. God, his parents were mad at him. Jesus. Principal broke his hand giving the next kid swats. Yeah, they used to fucking beat you in school if you got in trouble. My now deceased step grandfather, if you want to call him that, my grandmother eventually remarried this man. He was a principal, and he still had, like when he was, obviously before he was retired, and he still had his straps that he used to strap the kids with in his school. That was part of his fucking job. He had holes drilled in one of them because it made, like, it stung more or something. It made the air pass through it quicker. He could swing it faster or some shit. It's fucking sick, man. I don't think I'm autistic, but I do have autistic tendencies. I had a meltdown in the 4th grade facing a bully and ended up stabbing in the neck. Yeah, you don't know. That's what I mean. Like, if they hadn't have pulled me off my best friend, I didn't even remember what I was doing. Like, it was just blind rage because I'd been bullied most of my childhood up to, and that was like grade 7 maybe, and I just fucking lost it. I'd had enough, like I just couldn't take it anymore. And the fact that it was my best friend bullying me with the bullies at that point, I couldn't comprehend it. And I just fucking lost it. Got better? Oh, you were talking to Nubicus. You got expelled from school? When the person bullying me again, and I was in a fight with them, teacher got behind me and picked me up. I didn't know who had me, so I fought to kick the teacher that picked me up. Then I got expelled. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, the bullying stopped for me once I was around grade 10. So grade 9 was a little rough because in where I went to school, grade 9 was the beginning of high school. Some people went to something called middle school. That didn't exist where I lived. So elementary school was kindergarten to grade 8 all in one building, like one school. And then that's elementary school. And then you go to high school, which is grade 9 to grade 12 or 13 or whatever. So elementary school ended, and then I went to high school, grade 9. That was a little bit of a rough year. But then people, then I started playing guitar and like being in a band and shit, and being in sports more and stuff like that. And I don't know, just things smoothed out around then for me. And the rest of my high school career was pretty much fine. Didn't really have bullies after that. Well, oh my God. 5 to 8 is middle school for the U.S. Well, I think they started doing it in Canada too. I think they started doing it where I grew up. I think they brought in grade 6 to 8 into the high school or some shit, which I think is fucking psychotic. Like, in the same school, there's grade 6 and grade 12. Like, to me, it's just not, that doesn't sit right with me at all. I don't like that for a lot of fucking reasons, but I don't know. You're bullied all through middle school and high school, but never got physical. Yeah, it used to get physical for me. Like I said, the probably the youngest time I was being bullied, I don't know, grade fucking 2, 3 maybe. I'd say grade 3. This one kid would bully me all the time, and he, like I said, he got his he like bullied me to the point where he's like, lay down on the ground. My younger sister's gonna beat you up. She was like in kindergarten, and he would have her beat me up. I was always the weird kid, because now I know. Now I know why everyone thought I was weird, and I didn't understand why I would get called that all the time, because I'm fucking, because of autism, you fucking idiots. I was always the smartest kid in class. I was always the, you know, that got me picked on, you know. I was, adults liked me, like teachers liked me and shit, and I get picked on for that. And then it was just weird, because I'd like, I don't know, fucking stare off in the distance, or in kindergarten I would spin around on my ass on the floor because I was just so fucking bored. They were teaching them colors and I knew geography and geology and shit. I knew maps and shit. They're teaching them red and blue and colors. Yeah. It's an interesting life. You know that well? Yeah, ADHD for me. You sold pot in middle school? Jesus. Everyone liked you. 6 to 8 will take class in high school here also. They are segregated with little contact. That's what I heard too, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't like it. I mean, I don't know. If they're really separated from each other and like, I don't know. It just, to me, it's weird having fucking 12-year-olds with 18-year-olds. I think it spells for some bad situations. What's up, Card Cat? Your school in the U.S. was elementary school, K to 6, then junior high. I was out. Yeah, some places have things called middle school. Some places have things called junior high school. Yeah, we just had elementary school, which was kindergarten to grade 8, and then you went to high school, which is grade 9 to 13 at the time, or OAC as we called it in our province. And then they got rid of it the year that I was there, and then they just, grade 12 ended up being the last year. Eventually there, around the year 2000. Your dad was a fucking psycho? Oh, okay. Taking the shit of a 7th grader? Oh my god. Ugh. Wow, Nubicus, yeah. You had to repeat kindergarten? ADHD disruptive? Yeah. On my report card for kindergarten, the teacher put negative comments about my artwork and said that I was spinning around on my ass in class. I was too distracted. I wasn't living up to my potential. And that would repeat for the rest of my life. I heard that from family members and from you're lazy, you're not applying yourself, you're blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm trying my fucking best here. You're so smart, I don't get why you blah, blah. It's like, well, I may be really smart, but you know. Adderall, yeah, see, I was never treated for anything like that. I don't know if we still do bash, but we did, like I said, it was called grade 13 until the 90s at some point. Then it was called OAC. Ontario academic credit or something, but it was essentially grade 13. It was to like get you better prepared for like university and college and shit if you wanted. And then, like I said, the year that I graduated, which was 2000, they got rid of grade 13/OAC and just it only went up to grade 12 after that. Oh, 2002? Yeah, well, close enough. Yep. Yeah, it only goes up to 12. Well, we have trauma shared and dumped, haven't we? You graduated 2001? I graduated 2000 because I went back for half a year. So technically I graduated 99 from grade 12. But then I came back for an extra half year thinking I wanted more, just like more credits. For if I wanted to go to college or something like that. And I ended up just getting like two extra credits, and then I graduate. Like I didn't come back for the January to May semester. I just did like the September to December bit. So I got like an extra couple of credits. It really was just a waste of time. But then I took the rest of the year off and worked, and then I went to school in the fall. Oh no, I took a year off after that, actually. I took a year, the whole academic year off. And then I went to college, my first year of college, 2001. Second week of college was 9/11. That was fun. As if we all weren't stressed enough. That was a fun way to start my college career, first time away from home. Anyway. God damn it. Oh, the double cohort year? Oh, yeah. Yep. Some people waited 2 years ago. Yeah. I waited the year to work. I worked to save money. And but I also worked all while going to college as well. The first time. The second college diploma I got, I just took the OSAP and didn't work. Hey, what's up, Peen? You mentioned their lazy eye. Your school bullies and your brother molded you into what you are today? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do a lot of reflecting back on that time because I didn't know anything about my own mental health. And so much of my fucking life makes sense. Through that frame, that lens. Oh, that's why I was the weird kid. Oh, that's why I was always tripping over my feet. That's why, you know. It just, that's why I was picked on, and it just, you know, it all came back around for me. Crazy. But all of our experiences shape us as to who we are today. And I think, you know, I've had a lot of experiences, and I think it helps to form my empathy and my sympathy as well, but also my no tolerance for bullies. If someone's a bully, I'm instantly angry at them. I have there's no reason for rudeness or bullying. I just can't have that shit going on. Went to school for broadcasting and radio. You don't use it for your actual job? Yeah. I mean, sometimes post-secondary education can just be learning how to be an adult, right? Learning how to be in a job rather than what you learned itself. Sometimes the learning is how to work with others. Sometimes it's how to take care of yourself outside of where you grew up, or, you know, how to make friends, or how to, you know, learn who you are better. So sometimes college, you may not use the exact thing you went to school for, but sometimes it's more just about the actual experience, learning what life is like outside of for some people, a coddled upbringing, or a small town, now you're in a big town, or, you know, I think there's a lot more learning than just what you're there to get a piece of paper in, right? Yeah. Because people that aren't creative get upset about things creative people do. That may be true as well. Yeah. Some people have no imagination at all. That's true. But not all the people with no imagination bully others too, right? That's also true. It's not everybody with a lack of imagination that bullies everyone. There's a certain set of circumstances there, you know? So, it is what it is, man. I'm happy to be here. I've been through some shit. I think everyone's been through some shit. But I'm happy to wake up every fucking day. I know all my fucking privileges as well. I think that's important. To understand what my privileges are that allow me to feel good about waking up every day as well. I think that's an important part of being a human being. You know, knowing what was essentially handed to me, or, you know, oh my God, what's easy for me versus someone else that had a similar life or experiences, but then maybe they have some disadvantages that aren't their fault, or even if they are their fault, but you know. I think it's an important part of being a mature adult is to understand, you know, the way the world works and what you can do to help people that aren't as privileged, or at least not be a dick about your own privileges, but just to be aware of them at least. Especially put cameras in classrooms. They do in a lot of classrooms now. They do. I remember the year I left my high school, they put cameras in the hallways for the first time. After I left. I hated that idea then, but obviously, you know, unfortunately for the way society's gone, you can't always trust that kids are just gonna be kids, you know? I'm sorry, but because I want to draw a dragon. Yeah. I think classrooms have cameras, don't they now, in some places? I don't see why not. If they're gonna have them in the fucking hallways and in the streets and shit, I don't see why not. As long as the cameras are fucking secure, but you can't guarantee they're gonna be secure. That's the main problem. No camera. If it's connected to any sort of a fucking network, it's not secure. You haven't heard them about in your state? Well, like I said, 25 years ago now, they put them in, or 23 years ago, they were putting them in my high school hallways, and there was a big uproar. But, I mean, with the way the world's gone and the way that, you know, children turn out, the way things are, sometimes it's, the cameras could be really helpful. Either as deterrent or an after the fact, anyway. But that's the world we're living in. You've watched kids acting out in classrooms? Yeah, I think that some classrooms have them. They must by now. In 2025, I could see that being a really useful deterrent to violence and for people not behaving in certain ways. But I also think it's kind of awful. It's kind of a oppressive state to be in for learning, but safety is sort of, unfortunately, has had to, well, that doesn't sound right, but, you know, safety has been thrust into the forefront, like, even over safety to a point, just because of the way things have gone. No cars over here. Really? Are you sure? But I can car over here just fine? That's fine with you? This is good for cars, and then I go to the exact place you were blocking off just by doing this? That seems very weird. Very suspicious to me why you would even bother. Now, don't go on this pavement through the front. You can go on this pavement through the back, though. That's fine. Go ahead. What a view. Look at that sunset. Whoa. Whoa. Right on the ocean. Wow. Wow. This would be a good place for a little concert for you, chat. A little crooning concert. Okay. I think we should have a little crooning concert right here for you. A little bit of crooning for you, for your punk ass. Bye, bye, bye. Have you ever had a turtle head poking out? Sometimes I gotta shit. I've been drinking whiskey all night. I just got in a fight. And now I gotta take a huge dumper. And when I wake in the morning time, maybe I will see you there. And you can help me get dressed in the morning time, and maybe even comb my hair. But I gotta take the biggest dump. I'm sorry that I mention it out loud, but you might start questioning this lump in my pants. It's there because I didn't get the chance to go to the bathroom earlier on. And next week maybe you can hold my hand when I take you to the promised land. And the promised land is the toilet in my bathroom. Come on and hang around, 'cause I find that I drop them out downtown much better when you hold my hand. Please hold my hand while I drop a deuce. Too many times I've been alone to shit, and it makes me so sad I could throw a fit. Life could be so grand. Please hold my hand while I drop the kids off at the pool. I'm talking about shedding. I've got a secret that I've never told. I gotta get it off my chest before I get too old. I like to eat big spoonfuls of treats that are meant for a dog. And if I could, I'd eat them for every meal. As the kids say, that'd be pretty Paul, pretty Paul. And I also stick my hand somewhere it doesn't belong. Can you guess where it lands? I like to eat grease out of the grease trap behind fast food restaurants. It's just free food they're throwing away anyway. So I take a handful and I put it in my mouth, no doubt. There's another thing I've been eating lately that maybe you wanna know. I love the way it tastes. I love the golden glow. There's this delicious snack that I keep for myself. The drippings from the shell of rotten bananas. I keep rotten bananas and wait for the juice to drip off the shell. And then I'm drinking that twice a day for my health. Take it away, piano man. Yeah. Well, there's another thing I like to eat. I try to be discreet. I like to eat the skin of people's feet. Not talking about toenails, not talking about bunions. I just mean the kind of skin you get off the heel. I mix them with seasoning from Funyuns. Oh, I crisp it up in my dehydrator and save them crispy bits for later. And if you want to know, I wanna eat that crispy feet meat before you go. So plop them tootsies up here, let me get my tools. If you wanna let me have your foot skin, that'd be real, real cool. Crunch. crunch, crunch. Thank you so much. Those are some of my favorite things to eat. Yeah. Some people like to pay for a service they didn't think that they would have to pay for. But then they saw the commercial on TV, and they thought that would be worth staying around for. And so they got their monthly subscription. They didn't know that they would need this thing. But then they pick up their phone and they said, "Hey, mister, hey, let me give you a ring. How many months do you want? Guess I'll take all that you got. A whole year for 20,000 bucks. Sounds good to me. Now let me tell you what you're gonna get, you see. You're gonna get yourself a bicycle that you ride inside your home. And don't forget about the internet-connected television that sits in front of it. And then you're gonna sweat a lot, and you paid us 20,000 bucks to ride a bicycle inside your own house while we play videos and music we didn't even have the rights to play. Go ahead and ride your bike, but just don't ride away with that cash. Bass player. I'm talking about a bicycle in your own house that you can ride, but it doesn't move. And you can pay them to play a video on a TV screen attached to it for you. Hey, just stay subscribed or it won't work anymore. Go ahead and subscribe. We'll play some music and get this celebrity to give you a ride. The only one riding round is us on the town on your dime. Keeping time, that's not quite my tempo. I'm talking about Peloton. Hey, thanks for being here tonight. I'm Dank Snatra. How you doing? I wake up in the morning, I drink a shot of gin. It dribbles out my lips and down my chin, and then it falls on the carpet floor. So I get down and suck gin out of the carpet, because I don't waste booze in this town. Hey, and then I walk to the fridge and I stub my toe. It hurts so damn much, hey, you don't even know. So I kick with my other foot and put my foot through my Peloton screen. And now I gotta return that, and it's not convenient. convenient at all. Hey, and now I'm drinking some whiskey while I fry myself up an egg. And the grease splatters out and burns up my poor leg. So I take the frying pan and I toss it across the street. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but I'm pretty neat. Yeah. I don't have a drinking problem, I just like to drink. I put the stopper in the bottom and I fill up my whole sink with whiskey, bourbon. It's so nice to dunk my head inside. I love being alive. I love being alive. I get the booze inside of me as quickly as you can. 'Cause I'm a booze-loving, drinking hound of a man. I'm sucking gin out the carpet. I'm a hound of a guy. I'm a hell of a man. I'm drinking that booze out of the carpet. I said, hey, I hate spilling gin. I'm gonna suck it up and get it back in. I'm a hound. Thank you so much. You see how I brought it back around where I had a Peloton in the second song there? After the Peloton song, I brought it back around. That's just something I do. That's just something I do. I got a third nipple implanted on my chest. So every day I go outside and I get, you're the best. And I say, yes, I know that I am. I got a third nipple right in the middle, yeah. I had to get a vest, custom made for this because it was pressed to my chest. No less than $1,000, but the surgery was $20,000. The same price as a Peloton. Yeah. Now when I walk around, I get chafing on 3 nipples instead of 2. How about you? It's a really fun time when I take my shirt off. They stare every time, but I'm not afraid at all. Hey, check out my third nipple. I say it's hard as a diamond. I can open up that bottle for you. Have a fresh cold beer. Sometimes you gotta have a third nipple until your rival across town gets one. Then you gotta get a 4th one. Where you gonna put it? I put it on my forehead, 'cause surely that guy won't do this too. But unfortunately he did, so I need a 5th nipple now. So I put the 5th one on the back of my head, so it's hidden under my hat. And when people say what's cool about you, I show them, they say imagine that. But then I found out my rival across town also got the head nipple, it's going down. I got them all removed and put on my left foot. 5 nipples on my left foot. It's not symmetrical, so the odds of my rival doing this are very low. 5 nipples on my left foot. I wear a bra on my left foot for the support. Thank you. I think we've got time for one more song. I'm Dank Snatra. Welcome to the city, kid. You got a lot to learn. The first thing that I learned when I became a man is money doesn't belong to you. Everybody's got the handout. You better give it up fast. The next thing that I learned is you gotta wash your stanky ass. And lesson number 3 is a doozy. You better listen to me. You should be in your own bathroom when you pee. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking about piss. Don't piss in the public, not in the library or on a restaurant. Don't piss in the pool with kids in it. They think that's weird. I had my bathing suit on, but I peed. I had to go to the bathroom. So I peed in the pool. There's kids there, adults, doesn't matter. I peed. I got that like green ring around me because of the chlorine and everything. They all knew that it was me that peed. Don't do that. They don't like that. When you're an adult, you shouldn't be peeing in a pool. They get really mad at you for peeing. It's so warm though. And then, you don't really own anything in 2025, no. You don't own your music. You don't own the movies on the TV. But the most important thing that you need to know is don't pee. That's what you can learn from me. Don't you be peeing at all? Not just in a pool. Don't pee at all. Stop peeing. Did you know you're supposed to stop when you become an adult? You just don't pee anymore. Go ahead, organ man. Tickle those plastic keys. Oh, yeah. Better learn these lessons when you become a man. You don't own your own stuff and don't pee. Those are the only 2 things I ever learned, really. Try not to piss at all. Oh, and another thing, if you're gonna own a Peloton, make sure you oil up the pedals. They get real stiff, and they won't give you a refund. Don't pee, don't pee, don't pee, 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 don't pee. Ow! Don't pee. Please don't pee. Don't pee, don't pee, don't pee, don't pee. Urine is not good for you or me. Please don't pee. Try not to go number 1. No yellow stuff coming out. You should learn how to absorb that stuff. Do not pee. Take it from me, don't pee. Don't pee. Thank you so much. I'm Dank Snatra. Hope you had a good time. Thanks so much. Thanks for joining me here tonight. I'm Dank Snatra. Take care now. We'll see you in like 10 months or a year or something. Probably. Maybe the next subathon I can come back. Wow, chat, we did it. We had a Dank Snatra stream. We talked to like 2 people. It's great. That's fun though. We had a good time. I want to thank you for tonight. Thanks for all the subs, resubs, gifted subs, prime subs, tips, bits, and rage, whether you're chatting or lurking. Thanks for being part of the band. We had some nice chat. We had some good chatting tonight. Some good... It's been a while since we've had some nice chatting like that. You know what I mean? Some good sharing and talking. It was fun. It was a good time. Oh, fucking raining. Oh. Sorry about that. Did you like the concert? Bye. Oh, sorry. Well, Chad, thanks for tonight. Check out this link CP Weed's putting in chat. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Mox. Hope you enjoyed your Dank stream. We'll probably be having a subathon coming up soon. I imagine we're going to start dropping subs again soon. We'll have another subathon with some great unlocks. I think we're all caught up at this point, aren't we? And that's pretty neat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's do a little raid. Just Rebecca, who plays Violet Waters, who we prank called earlier. That was funny. We'll see you over there. We'll see you tomorrow for... What's tomorrow, chat? What is tomorrow? It's Rimmin' Sunday. Get your rims out. Get your rims out for tomorrow, okay? Don't forget. We'll see you. Have a good one. Thanks for tonight. I'm Mike the Bard. You're the band. Goodbye.